Good morning. Thanks for tuning in to your daily Wallops weather briefing for Wednesday, January 29th. Seeing another morning very similar to yesterday morning with some seasonable temperatures and mostly cloudy to overcast skies. We are going to continue to see this throughout the day. Temperatures remaining in the low to mid 40s, and these conditions will continue for the next couple of days before we see rain return to the forecast this weekend. Taking a look at our current surface analysis across the area, we do have some high pressure building over the northeastern United States. That'll help to keep our weather dry for the next couple of days, as well as continuing to give us some mostly cloudy skies, as well as seasonable temperatures, both in the daytime and overnight. And we are going to be seeing low pressure develop later this week that will parallel the southeast coast, giving us some rain Friday night. This low here along the Gulf Coast this morning is going to pretty much continue to travel due east over the next day or two and then fizzle out. Really not going to see any impacts from this at all, as this high pressure will remain in control across the mid-Atlantic and northeast for the remainder of the work week. Let's take a quick look at our satellite this morning. Very similar to what we saw yesterday on our satellite loop here, with those mostly cloudy skies, clouds currently around 4,000 to 5,000 feet across the region. Not really showing a whole lot of signs of dissipating too much. It does look like we could see a little more sunshine than we did yesterday, but temperatures are still going to remain seasonably chilly out there in the mid to low 40s as we go into this afternoon. Taking a brief look at our upper level winds this morning, seeing northwesterly winds at the surface up through about 9,000 feet, increasing steadily up to 35 knots at that level, then shifting more west-northwesterly throughout the remainder of the column, increasing quite a bit above 12,000 feet up to 75 knots at the 25,000 foot level, seeing our freezing level this morning just below 2,000 feet. Let's take a look at our forecast for today. Going to be looking at a high of 44 degrees this afternoon. Could see that a degree lower or higher, really dependent on how much sunshine we're able to get through these clouds. We are going to see those winds increase a little bit this afternoon, up to 8 to 13 knots from the northwest and a little gusty. Then as we get towards sunset, those winds will die off fairly quickly, becoming light and variable for most of the overnight hours before turning north-northeasterly at 3 to 8 knots by sunrise Thursday and into the mid-morning hours, expecting a low tomorrow morning of 29 degrees. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, currently seeing just a few clouds at 3,000 feet, broken cloud decks at 4,500 feet and 25,000 feet. That's mainly going to remain the story for the day. Throughout the day today, could be seeing those clouds at 4,000 feet become scattered towards the mid to late afternoon hours. And then as we go into tonight, just going to be seeing a few to scattered clouds around 2,500 feet. We will be seeing some upper level clouds increase, though, becoming broken at 18,000 and overcast at 25,000, especially after midnight. Then by mid-morning, seeing a few clouds at 1,500 feet, broken decks at 2,500 and 18,000 feet, and an overcast cirrus deck. We are seeing those tides 1/2 foot above normal along the Delmarva Atlantic coast this morning. Let's take a look at our weather model to show how the weather pattern will be progressing over the next 7 days or so. Like we've been mentioning, we are going to see this high pressure pretty much camp over the northeast United States over the next couple days. That'll keep our temperatures seasonable, giving us some mostly cloudy skies as we get a little bit of upper level energy and some moisture moving through the area, and but really keeping us dry over the next couple of days. As we go into Thursday evening, there is going to be a little bit of a short wave moving through the area as this low remains well to the south of the region. Can't rule out seeing a slight chance of a sprinkle or isolated shower late Thursday into Thursday night, but that looks only around the 10 to perhaps 15% chance of seeing a sprinkle, so not too likely of seeing that. Mainly just going to be a short wave. We'll just be reinforcing our clouds at the same level that we have been seeing them for the last day or two. As we move into Friday and Friday night, we are going to start to see this low develop along the Gulf Coast, as well as starting to see this trough approach the region, and as that progresses, we are going to be seeing rain chances increase Friday night. Can't rule out a slight chance of a sprinkler isolated shower just before sunset on Friday, but it does look like our most likely chances for seeing precipitation will be throughout the night on Friday and into Saturday morning, perhaps even into early Saturday afternoon, as there's still a little bit of disagreement on the exact position and speed of this low that's going to be paralleling the southeast coast. Then Saturday afternoon looks to be dry for the most part, remaining mostly cloudy. And then behind this low, we are going to be getting this trough swing through the area. And once that swings through, it's going to be given a good amount of some upper level energy as well as a little bit of moisture. And that's going to give us another round of showers as we go into Saturday night into the early pre-dawn hours of Sunday morning. Also, can't rule out maybe seeing, depending on how much cold air is able to get and train in this low, we could see maybe a little bit of wintry mix in the form of rain and maybe some ice pellets mixed in Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Sunday should remain dry, as that trough will be have swung through by about 8 a.m. Sunday with some drier air then filtering in behind it. And then as we go into early next week, we are going to see this ridge start to build across the southeast. That's going to start to gradually warm us up, give us some temperatures above normal as we start early next week, looking like temperatures will be into the upper 50s to perhaps near 60 for our highs as we go Monday into Tuesday next week. And then we will be seeing rain return, looks like around Wednesday for the middle of next week. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast overview here, going to be seeing those dry seasonable temperatures over the next several days. Temperatures remaining around in the mid 40s, expecting a little bit cooler tomorrow to be 43, and then temperatures will be a couple degrees higher on Friday with a high of 48 as we have that low approaching the area from the southwest. As we go into Friday night, we're going to be looking at around 80% chance of rain. If the forecast trends as it is, it looks like we'll probably be bumping that up as models are finally starting to agree on the position of that low to skirt the Delmarva, giving us some rain Friday night into Saturday. Saturday looks like we'll see rain in the morning with that low still departing, but it does look like should see some dry periods, even perhaps some sunshine as we go into early to mid-afternoon on Saturday, and then we'll have that shortwave trough swing through the area Saturday night, giving us another chance of some scattered showers, maybe even some ice pellets in some areas. Temperature still remaining around 50 degrees or a couple degrees below that for Saturday and Sunday. As we go into early next week, we are going to be seeing that southeastern ridge start to build, and that'll help to bump up our temperatures quite a bit, looking at temperatures 10 degrees or perhaps a little bit above that, above normal as we go into early next week under partly cloudy skies for Monday with a high of 58, and then we'll start to see some upper level energy approach the area Tuesday, which should just give us an uptick of cloudiness, and but still expecting those temperatures to be well above normal into the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.